Sid Reads, your favorite story channel, always tell a new interesting story.
The moment I finally stopped playing nice with my toxic sister-in-law and chose my husband's dignity over family drama. The moment I finally stopped playing nice with my toxic sister-in-law and chose my husband's dignity over family drama, my brother, Mark, has always had this superiority complex, especially when it comes to my husband, David. David is a high school teacher that he's patient, kind, and, well, he doesn't care about status symbols. Last Sunday, Mark invited us to his new lake house to celebrate his huge promotion. The entire drive there, Mark was relentless that he kept making these jokes about David's little summer vacations and how it must be nice to work part-time for a living. I could see David's knuckles turning white on the steering wheel, but he just kept smiling that he's a saint. Really. When we finally got there, Mark didn't even say hello. He just looked at David's 10-year-old Toyota and said, "Hey, David, hope you parked that eyesore far enough away. I don't want the neighbors thinking the gardener is staying the night." The friends, he had started snickering that I felt my blood boiling inside. It got worse. Mark started showing off his $50,000 watch, then turned to David and said, "So, Dave, what's the teacher's salary version of a Rolex? A plastic Casio?" Everyone laughed. David just looked down at his plate that he looked defeated. Then, Mark leaned in real close and whispered, loud enough for everyone to hear, "Honestly, if you're gonna be a buzzkill with that broke scholar vibe, maybe you should just head home. We're trying to celebrate actual success here." The room went dead silent. Mark smirked, thinking he'd won. I stood up so fast my chair hit the floor that I grabbed David's hand and looked my brother right in the eye. "You're right, Mark," I said, my voice shaking with pure adrenaline. "We should leave, because I'd rather spend my Sunday with a man who builds futures than a man who only knows how to build an ego." We walked out right then. No goodbye. No apologies. When we got to the car, David just leaned his head against the window and breathed out that he whispered, "Thank you for having my back." I put the car in drive and told him, "Always from now on, you choose who gets our time."
波波山上摘波波。